The only limits in our life are those we impose on ourselves. On ourselves. The only limits are your own. What are your limits? Oh, I don't want to go talk to that person because it might be awkward and I might not show myself in the best light. Well, then you need to go talk to that person. Break through those limitations. Those limitations are stretching into all areas of your life, holding you back from being the best that you can be. Do you realize that we're all the same? We're all the exact same thing. We all come from the same exact source. And if you think someone's different because of the color of their skin, the money that they earn, the job that they have, the relationship they have, the car that they drive, the house that they live in, the place that they live, then you are a fool. You're a fool for believing that someone else is different than you. They're the same thing as you. And if they can do it, you can do it. You must believe that. You may not believe that because you haven't experienced enough to realize that. You haven't seen someone who has a Rolls Royce, who's fat and out of shape and not confident and doesn't have the most beautiful wife, doesn't live in the most exotic place. Do you need those things to take place before you break those beliefs? Or can you realize it right now? That person is just another person that achieved a certain level of success because they put in the time, they put in the effort, they earned a certain amount of money, and they can spend that money however they want to spend that money. Just because someone has that thing doesn't mean that they're more wealthy than someone else. It could be, or it could not be. These are limitations. These are beliefs that we have that are so incorrect. And we're using those beliefs to reaffirm ways that we feel about ourselves. Like, oh my gosh, that person's made it. They're at that level. Why am I not at that level? Well, what have you done? What have you dedicated your life to? What have you dedicated years to? If that person's older than you, I'm talking like double your age, then yeah, they're going to have a lot more time on this earth than you have. And a lot more time being and existing and experiencing to where they realize, okay, I need to dedicate my time to these things. I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to party. I'm not going to do those things. Those are in my 20s or my 30s or my 40s. But I can't do that anymore. And they dedicated themselves to it. There's no difference between them and you. They've just been here longer. They've just done what they've done in a better manner, improved consistently, and earned that amount of money to where they can spend it on what they want. What's it going to take for you to overcome the limiting beliefs within you? Because those limiting beliefs are hindering your ability to be the best person that you can be. It's hindering your ability to say what you really want to say, to do what you really want to do, because you think that you need something outside of you to give you what's already inside you. You already possess all the tools that you need to be successful. You just have to bring them out of you. Use them. Find them. Discover them. Develop them. Like discipline. Discipline. You don't need anything outside of you for discipline. That's a choice. That's an attitude. That's a lifestyle, a system, a structure, whatever you want to call it. That is what gets you the level of success that you are seeking. It's going to be showing up consistently, improving consistently, sticking to the plan, and seeing it through no matter what. It's so easy for people to get in shape, but they limit themselves. Oh, I just want to lose weight and eat. Well, motherfucker, you want your cake and you want to eat it too? What's it going to be? What's more worthy? That instant pleasure, instant gratification? Or is it going to be, holy shit, Rebecca transformed her life. Wow, look at her. She was 300 pounds. Now she's 120. What in the world? What would that do for someone? That'll change the whole neurological pattern of their mind. Their whole mentality will shift because they've broken that limiting belief. Oh, I'm just always going to be this way. I don't understand. I just eat so much and I don't like working out. Well, yeah, you don't like it. Well, it's getting you that result. By you not liking that, it's getting you the result. So you have to like getting up in the morning. You have to like working out. You have to learn to like it so that you can overcome that limiting belief. Like it, love it so much because you know it's getting you the result that you want. And you know you can't have the result unless you do the work. Those limiting beliefs are going to continually stop you, continually limit you in your output. But when are you going to get to the point where you say, you know what, I can't live like this anymore? I can't be that shy and introverted if I want to achieve the goals that I want to achieve in this life. If I want to be the best version of myself, if I want to express myself fully and freely, those are the limitations that must be overcome. And you overcome them by having the courage. Having the courage to take that step, take that action, and push through that limiting belief. You have to push through it. And when you push through it, you'll find the strength. You will discover the strength. It will be shown to you in that moment. Oh my gosh. I was at the gym the other day. There was a guy working out. And I've prided myself in being a great speaker. Someone who's able to express themselves freely. So I see this guy there. And I have the thought, oh, I don't know if I should introduce myself to him. And the second I had that thought, I committed in my mind, I have to. So I went up to him, hey, what's up, man? I'm Michael. I see you here all the time. You've been getting after it. What are you working on today? And we just start chatting. In the moment that he opens his mouth, all my thoughts, all my perceptions, beliefs, or interpretations of that person all go out the window because they're not who I thought they were. Because our mind plays tricks on us. It creates illusions in our own head. And those illusions, if not stepped through and acted on and broken, they create limitations. They become limitations. So we must identify those illusions, those fears, those things that are being created in our own mind by the ego, step through it, come out on the other side and realize, oh my gosh, the guy wasn't anything like I thought he was. I thought he was going to be some big, strong guy, rude, rough, a dick. He was another cool guy, nice guy. So when we break through these limitations, it starts to cause a ripple effect. And then you build the momentum and it starts getting bigger and bigger, and you start breaking through more and more of those limitations to where you become the greatest version of you with no limitations. You express yourself so freely without any hesitation, without any thought, any judgment, any fear. And that's the point we want to get to being the best that you can be. And it starts with stepping through that limitation. Having that courage and taking that step no matter how you feel, no matter how much fear you feel.